Hello, Jellypetter. My name is Jim, and this is your Daily Brogue for August the 12th, 2021. Let's see. Destruction, poison, tunneling, poison. So we will not get done with things. Now, I was thinking, since I've just gotten done with several games where I have spent quite a bit of time, let's just say quite a bit of time, playing around talking about oops. Is there something there? Let's go down this way. There's another dagger. So I've been talking about random stuff now. And I just listened to a dude, John McWhorter. He is a black man, and he sometimes writes about race stuff. He's actually a linguist. That's actually how I first found out about him. Right? So I first read one of his books on language between 2003 and 2005, because I remember one of the guys I was talking to about him. So I was in Maryland, in suburban DC at the time. It's F life and G detect magic. Bad dagger. And so I didn't actually know he was black. It's one of these things. I didn't know he was black because I just read a book of his on language, right? He was talking about, variations in the German language, and also about, just little things like that, how language evolves. And, the continuity between Dutch, which is, according to him, almost the same as Low German, and it may be, I don't know. And let's see, what else was he talking about? Dutch is almost the same as Low German, and the difference is mostly political. Right? One's Dutch is, they tell me, usually spoken by Dutch or Dutchmen. I'm going to use an archaic term because why not? And this is a big scary mud pile. Doesn't seem to be anything in there. Pink potion. Bad potion. And so I thought that was a pretty interesting read, personally, right? The evolutions of languages, how some languages are close different languages are to each other, things like that. but he turns out he talks about race as well, because he's black and he has some opinions about it. And at some point, somebody and I mean, they're well thought out opinions, or good opinions. You should listen to them, probably, unless you like living in your little bubble. And that's perfectly fine. People love their bubbles. But someone, and this could be honestly true, told him he should sort of just shut up because he doesn't have a sociology degree. He has a degree in linguistics. He has a more or less humanities degree, I think. I'd call it humanities, but I'm not sure. Maybe, I don't know where the social science and humanities sort of break off. So he was being a little bit irate because one, you don't like it when somebody tells you shouldn't hold an opinion. And two, his feeling is, and he's probably correct about this, is that if he'd actually agreed with that person, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't care, he said, if he was a toll booth collector, right? So if he sat around in the toll booth all day taking quarters from people, they'd be perfectly happy to listen to what he said. But because he disagrees with them, no, they'd be perfectly happy to listen to what he said as long as he agreed with them, right? But since he disagrees with them, they said, well, you should stick to your adverbs. Not bother us with your silly little opinions, right? So that's almost reasonable, right? If someone were coming to me and telling me how magnets are magic and you can't understand them because nobody ever understood how magnets worked and stuff like that, because they heard Insane Clown Posse or something tell them that, then I might be a little irate, right? I would not consider that an informed opinion, right? So if you're a sociologist or something, you might say, well, you don't have the background to talk about these issues because these are fundamentally social issues, and rather than having a social degree, you have a linguistics degree, right? So just stick to your field. There's another problem with that, that I was thinking about, and there are actually two problems with that I was thinking about. I even find weapon? No. These are those two problems. One, right? First problem is these are a lot of these issues that people are talking about are political issues, right? This person that he's saying is telling him that he shouldn't have an opinion, is also advocating for things where he's asking for other people to spend their money, or she's asking for other people to spend their money on her priorities, right? Simultaneously, of course, like I just said, she is asking people to please avoid, if at all possible, having an opinion on it that isn't hers, right, or isn't approved by some of these people, by people she agrees with, right? This is highly problematic if you believe in something like, and I'm not sure if you believe in these things, like call it democracy, right? As soon as you start asking people for their money, my pack is too full. Okay. Then apply F2. Okay. Like my mango. So as soon as you start telling people that, you know, you're going to spend their money, at that point you lose, you know, some, at least, probably a whole lot of your appeal to your own, what should we call this? Infallibility, right? So some sociologists think they have sociological infallibility. That's their bread and butter. Some race commentators think they have racial infallibility, right? By saying, by more or less being whoever it is they are, they feel that they that was not what I wanted. I probably ought to. So it's not just an appeal to authority, right? It's appeal to their own infallibility, which is a super strange thing. Right? They think they're the Pope. I guess that's one way to put it. in the end, as soon as you get to a point where you're asking for other people's money, right, you need to acknowledge that they're competent, right? And in fact, being a sociologist, I'm afraid you owe more to other people than they owe to you, right? So, so it's just a dart. All right, let's take a chance. Mapping. So the first thing there is there are some things actually that every single citizen is competent to have an opinion on. And basically those things are anything I think there's only okay, so M is the banded male is okay. Okay, so it's at least +2 because I did that, right? Okay, so because I enchanted it up, I think it was. I think I already knew that it was good. This definitely looks like it's okay. So this one, then that one, then the one way over there. Okay, back from lunch. I don't know if that's the best idea. Of course, what you know by now is that Coming back from lunch. Maybe a little nap. Okay, so I may have now a potion of detect magic. Okay, let's see. This is one nasty conjurer. Okay, well, it looks like you do not get to see. Still died. Okay. Oh, I wasn't even using a weapon. Damn it. No wonder. Crap. Oh well. Still, you don't get to see me. Or hear me talk about what I was talking about. Finish up. And it will disappear until the 25th of August. I'll get on that, even though I wasn't going to. Damn it.